Hey, Zane Griggs here. So, have you looked at your protein shake and seen if you have any hidden carbs sneaking in there? I mean, there's some of these shakes out there, the real popular ones too, that they have quite a high carb count in there with the protein. The protein's even not that much to begin with on some of them. So, what we're looking for, okay, is something ideally in the range of say over 20, so 20 to 40 grams of protein in a serving, but in the single digits of carbs, okay? And I was looking at one that someone in my Food Comes First weight loss coaching group mentioned. They had a very popular brand, I mean extremely popular. And when you take a look at it, it's got 16 grams of carbs, 16 grams of protein in a serving, but 18 grams of carbs. Now, 4 or 5 of those grams were fiber, so you still had a net carb of 13 grams. But as far as I'm concerned, if your goal is to lose weight, okay, after an intense workout like weight training, spin class, boot camp kind of thing, 15 grams is probably all you need to recover, but still maintain that weight loss, direction. So if you're already starting at 13 grams, you're only getting 18 or 16 grams of protein. Well, you really need, seriously, double that protein. So we're in the 30 range, 30, 32. Well, if you double it with that same protein mix, you're also having about 30 grams of carbs, which is a full serving. Now that's fine if you're an athlete or your goal is to build and you're not worried about necessarily weight loss is not your primary goal. You tend to eat more carbs, but if your primary goal is to basically lean out and lose weight, and that's your goal for at least for that period of time, that 30 grams of carbs is quite a bit, and you may not be aware of it. So if you start adding in fruit, maybe some nuts or nut milk or some dairy to that adds in more carbs that you're not really thinking about as being a big deal, but it's considered healthy. You're going to be going way over your carbs, and you're not really going to be helping yourself in keeping your blood sugar low, insulin low, and be able to recover from that to get back on the fat burning for the rest of the day. So you want to keep the carb count low, like half a serving, just so you can really let the blood sugar come back down, recover quicker, and make sure you're, on track for the rest of your day. If that makes sense. So the more carbs you take in, the longer it's going to take for your blood sugar to come back down, for insulin to come back down, and allow fat burning to begin again. So check out your protein. The one I use, as someone's going to ask, I use this. We get this at Whole Foods. You can find it on Amazon. It's SFH Pure. It's got per scoop 24 grams of protein and 3 grams of carbs, sweetened by stevia, and doesn't even have soy lecithin in it. Okay, so lecithin is an ingredient you often see to help kind of hold things together. It gives it some consistency, and this is sunflower lecithin. So it's not even soy. It's grass-fed, from grass-fed cows. Good stuff. The other one, another good one to look up is Naked from Naked Nutrition. They have all assortment of naked and not so naked. So they got more flavor in them than the not so naked, but the naked is like unflavored, just straight up protein. Good stuff. You can find it on Amazon too. And they're, again, grass-fed whey, no junk in it, and it's going to be, like I said, high protein, almost no carb. So that's what you want to look for. That way, with this, 3 grams of carbs, if I want to throw some in and bump it up, I can put in half a banana I want, or some berries, or throw in the dairy. If you're putting in, an unsweetened yogurt or some milk, that's going to add carbs too. So you got to watch out for those things. They're coming in that you may not be realizing. And you want to make sure you're paying attention and counting those carbs to stay under your carb count for the day and stay at a low amount per intake, per serving that you take it in. So if you have any questions, please comment below. And as always, if you have someone would benefit from this, tag them in the comments below. Talk to you later.